Hi, Jordan Long here, and today I want to talk about something that always, tends to come up. Now, I know I've made this movie many times before, but it's always on what's the right title or what's the right name or term to use. Now, or the right word to use. Now, it all has to do with people and their different races and in the sub teams of their races. Now, like any race, fill in the blank, each one has things they prefer. Now, for example, for a white, you could say Caucasian, but that's a European Italic French borrowed word, or maybe it's a European Italic Latin borrowed word. Obviously, it has to be one or two. You could use the Germanic English word white. Now, even though Caucasians or whites are not going to prefer or not going to have, don't really care which one you use. For some reason, when it comes to Orientals, for some reason, we like to think Asian should be applied to us. Oh, you should say Asian. Why? Because we come from Asia. True, but don't you realize that that Caucasians and Arabs and Hindus and Orientals also live in Asia as well? You used the word Oriental. Yeah, I did use the word Oriental. It's not some type of, outlaw. It's not some type of evil thing. That's who my race is. Obviously, Jordan goes, the Orientals. And that word Oriental is not a mean thing to say. It's a region of Asia where where men and women who look like me live. Okay. But for some reason, there's always got to be this fight over, is it right to say that or not? When you say the word Asian, you're first implying to anything and as something involving Asia, right? When you refer to the word Asian in this case, I'm referring to a man or a woman who lives in Asia, regardless of their nationality or their belief or their race or anything like that. Those things that would obviously make someone different from somebody else. Now, it's almost like some of these people, it's like they don't believe that, or they know but they choose ignorance. I didn't know the Caucasians and Arabs and Hindus and Orientals all lived in Asia together. Yeah, they do. Different parts of Asia, obviously, but they all live in Asia. So if you're going to use the term Asian, you're referring to anyone who lives in Asia. We're Orientals, okay? I don't think we should. You're going to say Oriental? I don't know if that's a good idea. Now, regardless of this or not, when I got my photo, when I got my my name, when I got my photo, when I got my likeness card or my driving card, it said race. I said Oriental. And yes, they looked at me odd when I said it, but they did put it in. So anytime someone looks at me, they always go, "Oh, you say Oriental, don't you mean Asian?" And then I gotta sit there and explain it and tell them to it. Well, you see, Asian applies to anyone living in Asia. Yeah, you see what I mean? But I don't think it's a big deal. I don't remember anyone ever getting angry or wrath or mad over that when you said Oriental. Oh, you said Oriental. You should say Asian instead. I'm angry. I'm wrath. I'm mad at you. I don't remember anybody doing that. So that's about it for me. Tell me what you think. What do you prefer? Oriental? Plus, I don't think Oriental isn't a bad thing. Okay? I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you all later.